You don't say to mama, you don't read, oh. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality scan, nigga area biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazin Nnamdi Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, most I Jaja bless Biafra, Chukwu Kika Biama bless Biafra, conscientiousness bless Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Started in 1804 by Utman Danfodio, Rinom go be to Sokoto, Boo, Sa Amadou Bello, they massacred the Hausa, Marigi and Pura. What about the Shua, Zamfara and Adamawa? Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom, Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwu Kika Biama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They tried by the cannery.
All right, welcome everyone. Let's go. Because of time, please let us pray. Invite your friends, invite your neighbors, invite your not so friendly friends, invite Biafrans and non-Biafrans, invite those who has a clear conscience and let them come to this table of truth.
ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọbụla anyị ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọbụla anyị ya bụ ọka aka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etuga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ, ndị gboo wee tụọ oge ebighị ebi. Onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe na ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onwe ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anakpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịrị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọbịa nwere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkọ uwe na-arịọ gị na-asị, lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ụmụnta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt gotu wee wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbodo ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ ka anyị wee na-aja gị mma, na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị na anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ n'ụtọ na eji ama mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị refe nwe anyị akpụ isi ala nye, ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija mma, na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụ ikunu ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala ọkwa n'ihi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkọ ha nsọ gị, na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ egwezuga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana nwe onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị ebi, mara onye bụ ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise
Ndewo Mazi, thank you very much. Your voice resonates, your voice goes very far, gives us more confidence and more assurance, knowing fully well that we're in the right place. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me, Don Nwapali. Thank you, Mommy Ego Ibo. Thank you, Mommy Wiwu. Thank you so much for joining me. Uzamaka Nicholas, I bless you. Thank you for joining me. Dude, Leonard, thank you for joining me this morning. Plan B, my Oduduwa brother, thank you for joining me this morning. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was a better patriotic Nigerian he was than Tinubu. Okay, didn't know. Let's go back, way back in time. Let me bring you a video where Mazin Nnamdi Kanu in London, when Boko Haram started their menace, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu saw it right from that time, and he started speaking out. He started protesting. He started showing the whole world that look, this thing We need to nip it on the board, because if we don't, it will nip us. We need to nip it on the board, otherwise it will nip us on the board. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu knew all this. Let me see. I don't know whether. Okay. Let's see. Come on, just watch Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Let's see.
My name is Nnamdi Kanu. The reason why we're here today is to protest the killing of innocent women and children, and men for that matter, all over Nigeria, especially the northern part of Nigeria. We are not happy. We are not pleased with what is happening. And
the reason why we are here is to protest the killings of men and women and children all over Nigeria, especially where? In the northern part of Nigeria. When Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was on the streets protesting, Tinubu probably was somewhere in Chicago doing Pablo Escobar. When Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was on the streets, Tinubu was maybe somewhere in Isaleko with his Alaye gang doing Afonja and all those nonsense. But Nnamdi Kanu was in London protesting for the unaliving of people in northern Nigeria. He was not protesting for the unaliving of people in Biafra land, because that time Boko Haram, they even near Biafra land. No. Nnamdi Kanu came out on the streets because people were dying in northern Nigeria. Are you following? So that those of you that are fighting Nnamdi Kanu, criticizing him, saying, bring him, let us unalive him, let him die, thunder will destroy all of you. The God of justice will fight for Nnamdi Kanu, and whatever he is looking for, he will get it. But all of you will perish.
the reason why we're here today is to protest the killing of innocent women and children, and men for that matter, all over Nigeria, especially the northern part of Nigeria. We are not happy. We are not pleased with what is happening, and that is why we're here today. As you can see, there are a lot of Nigerians who are protesting about the killing of families, people who are determined to tear the country apart violently, and it is not something that we support. It is not something that we would like to see continue, and we are here today to send a clear message to the Nigerian government through the High Commissioner that what is happening in the country is unacceptable, and we cannot accept it. If that continues, it will lead to the violent disintegration of the country. There will be no more Nigeria for anyone to go to. There will be no Nigeria for anyone to refer to.
If it continues, it will lead to the total disintegration of Nigeria. There will be no more Nigeria for anyone to refer to. There will be no more Nigeria for anyone to return to. And remember, he said that is not what we want. He said it. Maybe people are not following. I can play it up to 1,000 times so that your ears will open, so that you will know that what this man saw, what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu saw, and that he did all the protests. Every protest that is all about, he has done it. Protest for the northern Nigeria, protest for the mid-belt, protest. He did all. And today, he came to tell you that there is no way you can fix it. And he said, let everybody go their separate ways. And even today, he's not the only one that started saying it. Kunle Oluwole have been saying, Olayomi Kunle, the Navy man, I'm saying it. Dele Farotimi, recently, he started saying it. Now, these are things that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu said. And when he was saying it, look at him, look how young he is here. He doesn't have white hair. Very young man. When he was saying it, some of them, they didn't even know, they didn't care what was happening. Because to them, it didn't touch them. But the truth is that time, this thing did not touch Mazin Nnamdi Kanu directly. But because he was even a patriotic Nigerian, he wanted Nigeria to work. He was after the repairing of Nigeria. He went on the streets of London, trying to make sure they avoid a violent disintegration of Nigeria. But today, he is the enemy that they are all now fighting. Their judiciary, that God will punish all of them very soon. Because every one of them, Nigeria will happen to all of them. All of them. Now, you people will wake up one day. There will be no Aso Rock. You will wake up one day that, oh my God,
And it is not something that we support. It is not something that we would like to see continue. And we are here today to send a clear message to the Nigerian government through the High Commissioner that what is happening in the country is unacceptable and we cannot accept it. If that continues, it will lead to the violent disintegration of the country. There will be no more Nigeria for anyone to go to. There will be no Nigeria for anyone to refer to. In fact, what is happening in Somalia today will be like a tea party. So we cannot allow this nonsense to continue. Something has to be done. And the consequences of the actions of terrorism in Nigeria must be driven home to the people so that even the terrorists themselves will be able to understand that there is no mileage in where they're going. The only thing they can accomplish is the breakup of Nigeria. If they think that they can cower people, if they think they can force people to be coerced into a religion which is not theirs, then they are clearly mistaken. We are asking for peace. We are asking for people to get together.
What was Martin Nnamdi Kanu talking about? Because at that time, Boko Haram were making all this attack to coerce people, to make sure that everyone followed the religion of Islam. It is the same strategy that the Sultan of Sokoto is pushing for today. The same strategy that Gumi is pushing for today. The same strategy that Boko Haram pushed for before he died. The same strategy that all of them are pushing for. That's why they are increasing all the terrorist groups in Nigeria. These are the things that Nnamdi Kanu saw years back. Now, instead of you to join hands with him and make sure you save your future, you are joining your enemies, your common enemies, to fight him. Some of you lawyers, some of you senior advocates of Nigeria, you sit there, over injustice, and you think that you are doing yourself very good because of money. Nnamdi Kanu was telling one of those useless ones inside court. He told him, so because of 300 million, because of money, you cannot do the right thing? Because of ego, money. What is money? If you are dead today, will you be able to spend money? If your family is no more, who will enjoy the money with you? If you have no land to return to, where will you enjoy that money? Will it be better for you? You are flying up and down in abroad, everywhere. And you have money. You can't go home. You have no home. You become a vagabond all over the world. Instead of Nnamdi Kanu to be a vagabond, he has better live without money, save his future, save his country, and then go back home. Eventually, that money will look for him. Many of you are putting the cart before the horse, and you think it is the best thing. You don't care. For you, it doesn't matter. The end justifies the means. It doesn't matter. Fraudulent criminals everywhere in a country called Nigeria that shouldn't even exist in the first place. Let's listen to Nnamdi Kanu again.
That there is no mileage in where they're going. The only thing they can accomplish is the breakup of Nigeria. If they think that they can cower people, if they think they can force people to be coerced into a religion which is not theirs, then they are clearly mistaken. We are asking for peace. We are asking for people to get together. We are asking for everybody who loves Nigeria, who is associated with that country, to please prevail upon terrorism in Nigeria so we can bring it to an end. That is why a multitude of Nigerians are gathered here today. Those of us in the UK are determined to work with the government for peace. We are determined to work with the council committee for peace. But one thing we cannot stomach is a repeat of 1966. What is happening today in Nigeria was the reason why Nigeria fought a bitter civil war for 3 years between 1967 and 1970. If this continues, there will be another civil war in Nigeria. And this time around, no place will be safe in Nigeria. This time around, nobody will be safe in Nigeria. So it is imperative that everybody who has the interest of the country at heart acts now and immediately to stop this nonsense from continuing.
Everyone that has the interest of the country must act now to make sure this does not continue. Everybody that have the interest of the country. Now, let us show you. Let me show you this other video of Tinubu. Somebody is exposing, blowing up on Tinubu here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. This young man had to bring this thing back because some of you may have forgotten, but he had to bring it back so that you will know that Mazen is a legitimate human being. a more justifying human being, a honorable man than your shameless jagabandit. Listen to this man.
The man who said that he doesn't believe in one Nigeria in the year 1997 becomes the president of Nigeria in 2023. That is Nigeria for you. In 1997, he said he doesn't believe in one Nigeria. But in 2023, he stole the power to become the president of Nigeria.
It can only happen in Nigeria. He stole the power to become the president of a place he doesn't believe in. As long as he can steal it, as long as he can be illegitimate, it is not a problem. But he knows that Nigeria cannot be one. But as long as he has been able now to gather up illicit wealth, to be able to steal the presidency, he can now fight hard to maintain that country he didn't believe in. That place, that space that he knew cannot work.
The man who said that he doesn't believe in one Nigeria in the year 1997 becomes the president of Nigeria in 2023. That is Nigeria for you. In 1997, he said he doesn't believe in one Nigeria. But in 2023, he stole the power to become the president of Nigeria. Why a man, another man who have said Nigerians have not been treated equally, there are certain parts that have not been treated like they are part of the country. If we cannot be one, let us go. That man has been in detention for years, being tried for different offenses. That is Nigeria for you. So for those of you that don't know, that's what I'm displaying above me there. That's the news of Bola Ahmed Tinubu on April 13, 1997, saying to this day newspaper that he doesn't believe in one Nigeria. He said that, and in 2023 he became the president and is acting exactly so. Meanwhile, watch this video.
They said we are one Nigeria, but let me ask, in which aspect? When the CBN governor is a Yoruba man, when the Chief Justice of Nigeria is a Yoruba woman, when the Chief of Army Staff is a Yoruba man, when the Inspector General of Police is a Yoruba man, when the Minister of Justice is a Yoruba man, when the Minister of Petroleum is Tinubu, a Yoruba man, when the Minister of Communication is a Yoruba man, when the Custom General is a Yoruba man, when the DSS Chairman is a Yoruba man, when the EFCC Chairman is a Yoruba man, when the Minister of Aviation is a Yoruba man, when the Minister of Interior is a Yoruba man, when the Chairman Internal Revenue Service is a Yoruba man, when the Railway Corporation is a Yoruba man, when the Minister of Power is a Yoruba man, when the Minister of Education is a Yoruba man, when the Minister of Finance is a Yoruba man, then how are we one Nigeria? How? Tell me how.
So have President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not indeed proven that he doesn't believe in one Nigeria? Of course he doesn't. You cannot tell me that he's not different from who he was in 1997. No. Never. If in 1997 he said he doesn't believe in one Nigeria, and in 2023 he bought the presidency to become the president, and he has acted one-sided. See, every president of Nigeria since APC took power have acted almost in this manner, but that of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been at the highest level. Yet Muhammadu Buhari was also, the Muhammadu Buhari's regime was also almost a northern government, but it was not up to this one. There were still one or two persons that were not an announcer man or a Fulani in Buhari's administration. I mean, I did heard, because somebody's going to tell me now that there are some persons that are not Yorubas. See, in every organization, in every major parastatal, the Yoruba heads it. You just saw it on that video, didn't you? So that is the Nigeria we have today. Meanwhile, somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, who is reacting to things like this, because the Igbo man has been denied access to presidency, right? So you cannot tell me now that when it was the turn of Igbo, they also selected Igbos to head. So they've never been given that chance. And in reaction to that, somebody like Kanu will say, okay, since we are not part of this country, or we are not accepted as part of this country, can we be allowed to go? Let my people go. And he's been arrested, detained, has been facing trials for that. do we really have one Nigeria? Obviously, we don't have one Nigeria. And every day that passes, it is proving that we cannot have one Nigeria. But what hurts me the most is this. Those that have made it obviously clear, either in words or in action, are the people at the helm of affair dictating things. Are we going to survive from a country like that? How? So please, for those of you that are very strong supporters of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that will always come at me at any given opportunity, I hope you'll be able to defend this again. If he said this in 1997 and he's doing exactly what you've heard and seen on that video in 2023 to 2025 so far, did he actually believe in one Nigeria? And if he doesn't, how did such a man, how was he even allowed to buy the presidency? I leave that question for you to answer. Use the comment section. Insult are also entertain because I will respond adequately. I hate animals.
Okay, now I want to bring something, a very famous and a very popular leak audio that happened some years ago and is playing out now. Exactly what happened in that audio that was allegedly said to be between Shetima and the then governor of Ogun State. What was that his name again? Let me bring this audio. Someone reminded me of it yesterday. I said, no, let's see if we can just bring this thing back. Remember, they said it is, though he's denied it, that's why we use the word allegedly, for it these days, because he keep denying it. They know how to deny. Now listen to this audio and tell me whether all these things are not playing out now. This, our brother have exposed this thing that some of you are aware, you may have forgotten, but we keep reminding you. How about this audio? How about this audio? Now listen.
Let me tell you, even in Yoruba land, let me tell you what they will do to Igbo this time. What Oba of Lagos said that we are pushing them to the ocean. Most of these markets that are banning in Lagos, look at it, they are Igbo-dominated markets. You get me? In fact, some Yorubas were telling me when I was in Lagos last weekend that it is we, the Northerners, when we are in charge of Lagos as federal capital, that open room for Igbos to come and dominate them. And it's over now. And it's over. All the businesses Igbos are doing, we are going to bring it and do it. Do you get me? That's why Buhari have to sign that Lagos is going to be given special status. We are going to have a kind of semi-regional system. Lagos is going to have special status. It means nobody again will control Lagos. The indigenes of Lagos are the ones that are going to control Lagos. They can form land policies. Do you get me? They may decide to say, you as a Yoruba man in Lagos, you will pay 5,000 naira per annum for a land as tenant rent. Me as a Hausa man, I will pay 10,000 naira. Igbo man will pay 1 million naira. This is why they are heading for.
Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening? There's a video. In fact, I would need to look for that video and play it. Let this one continue. Let me look for that video.
And I'm telling you, after 4 years, at least not we are liberal, but in the Southwest, after 4 years, Igbos can never be useful, relevant again in the Southeast. Wait and see. In fact, the plan of APC is that they are going to make alliance of Northwest economic development. The West has the ocean. Can you hear me?
Yes.
The North has agricultural produce.
Yes.
So what they are going to do, the government is going to develop all the agricultural and mineral resources in the North. And then they will put primary industries here. And then go and export, finally finish them in Lagos or Southwest and export them and bring back the money and share it between the two regions. Let them drink their oil.
Let them drink their oil.
This is the plan on ground.
Did you see the plan on ground? This was the plan. This was the plan on ground many years ago, and this is actually what is playing out now. Why am I saying this, and why do I know? Now I want you to see this. This one happened, I think, either yesterday or because this video started going viral yesterday, and I want you to see. I want you to see this. This is not. It's not a one-time thing. It is something that has been happening, but some people are just thinking, saying it is just a happenstance, it is just a one-off thing, maybe because it has not affected them. Even some of our people, like some of them in Abuja, some of them that are big businessmen, that maybe their own businesses are still covered. It has not affected them yet. They are not saying anything about it. They are just keeping quiet as long as it doesn't come to them. I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes, it will come to you. This cry, the cry this young man was crying here in this video, if you are still a one Nigerianist, you are still not seeing that audio that you just listening to now between Kunle and whoever that man was, whether it is Shetima or whoever, because Shetima have denied that he's not the one, but it's an Hausa man, and that audio is actually what is playing out now. Exactly, 100% is what is playing out now. They are destroying Igbo businesses. They are making sure that Igbo people find life things difficult in Lagos and outside of the Igbo land. And some of our people do not yet see it. Now listen to this and see what happened to this young Igbo boy.
No, why is it only my shop they see? They don't break other people. Why is it only my own they see? They don't see this mosque break. Only my own because I be Igbo boy. I mean, because I be Igbo boy. Because I be from Igbo tribe. And they go break only my own for the whole street, full streets.
For a full street, a whole street. They left everybody's businesses. They left everybody's shop. They came to his own and broke it down. And he's asking you why? Why? He's showing you evidence. Look at all these places. Why is it that it is only my own? Why?
Only my own.
Why?
Because I be Igbo boy. I mean, because I be Igbo boy. Because I be from Igbo tribe. And they go break only my own for the whole street, full streets. For the whole full street, the only my own they see break. They don't break any person own. Only my own. All in the name of the one do road, the one do gutter. Now just road and gutter where they want to do. Now they will see only my own shop break. Only my shop come out from main road. I don't understand. Let me ask them. Nigeria.
Look at his shop.
Lagos state government. Let me ask them. Let me ask them. This question where they ask me now, what am I ask? What am I ask? What am I ask? Oh my God, what am I ask this question? What am I ask? All my money, I invest for this shop. What am I ask? What am I ask?
Your shop did not affect Lagos state government. Lagos state government have become a terrorist government. Lagos state government have become an Igbophobic government. Lagos state government have become, a Boko Haram, an ISIS government, APC government. Remember that Canada told everyone that they are a terrorist party. That's what you see. Because you are a Biafran, you are the target. Because you believe in Nnamdi Kanu, because you want your voice to be heard, you are the target. But at the end of the day, all of you will still feel it. You will still feel it. Every one of you will still feel it. This young man has suffered, raised money, opened business, because he believed that there's one Nigeria. He's in Lagos and he's doing his own barbing shop, struggling to make ends meet. He's not doing criminality. Adibin was a criminal now, like Hope Uzodimma. Maybe he would be a local government chairman or a councillor. Adibin, he's a ritualist now. He will be, working in a Soludo government or working in Showolu government, or maybe working with, so many people in the government. But he just to follow a clean and a neat path. They target him, they hack him, they bring him down. And I came particularly because he's an Igbo man. And most of us, we have always been the most patriotic, the most one Nigerianists in that shameless country. Is it not time for us all to know that enough is enough? Is it not time for us all to know that enough is enough? That united we must stand and break this siege. So when they are telling you, Nnamdi Kanu is your enemy, Simon Ekpa is your enemy, you can see it is because they are benefiting from this shameless government. There's nothing you can gain from Nigeria. Nigeria will destroy and ruin your hope and ruin your aspirations. And the funny thing is that there are so many powerful people that are protecting this shameless country. There's a video that was making around and making waves of the money that FIFA gave to Kenya. FIFA gave Kenya 1.2 billion, 1.2 million to prepare for World Cup, and gave Nigeria the same money. Nigeria were only able to show a field, a green field, and they shamelessly posted it. FIFA have even shared that image. Then if you see what Kenya have built with their own, $1.2 million, they will just share it among themselves. There's no road, there's no water, nothing is working. The Lagos they call the most developed place is a smelling city, slum, smelling. So, Nigeria have happened to you. You are not a Nigerian. I don't know if there's anybody that want to lend their voice this morning, because though there are other videos I should have played, I don't know, maybe somebody want to lend their voice, you can. While I play that video, if nobody comes in, I'll just play the video and I'll go. I want to play video of Dele Farotimi. Yeah, the link is there on the comment section. If I see anybody in my room, I'll bring you in. It's about to rain here. Let me show you where Dele Farotimi is saying something very important.
See, I just live for person. They just sit there, they do my business. They just, oh Jesus. Hey God, which kind of this one now, my supper, my sweets. My supper, my sweats. See the open street. No, but they don't touch anybody's shop. They don't touch anybody's shop. People shop with the Muslim shop with the Muslim church. I mean, Muslim with the metal. They don't touch anyone.
Are you seeing it? They didn't even touch any of those other shops. The other shops are doing their business. They're just doing their business. But this one, they attack his shop because he's an Igbo man. And instead of playing that Dele Farotimi, I want you to see how shameless they are. This one is a APC governor. APC governor. Come and hear what he is shamelessly saying here. Shameless. They are so shameless. So this one was telling you how that they know that they are criminals. They know that they are a terrorist country, a terrorist state. They know, and yet they are continuing. Uzo is in my room. Let me just play this video of 1 minute, Uzo, before I'll give you the microphone. Let's just play this thing for 1 minute. Listen to this one and hear what he said.
We in ACN at the time, in 2012, we know the truth, sir. But it is all politics. Even when what President Jonathan is doing, which 10 or so years after, all the political parties in this country agreed with. They even put it in their manifesto. Subsidy must be removed. Subsidy must be removed. Subsidy must be removed. We in ACN at the time, We in ACN at the time in 2012, we know the truth, sir. But it is all politics.
This is one of the most unpatriotic statements I have ever heard in my life. If you understand what this man said here, then you will understand how disturbing it is to have people with this type of mindset run our government. What he said outrightly here is that they at ACN, now APC, knew that Jonathan's government was doing well. They knew that the policy he was trying to implement was very good for Nigeria and Nigerians, but because they didn't want him to succeed, they lied to Nigerians about the policy. We knew that Jonathan was right, but because we wanted to take power, we found a way to condemn what he was doing and even deceived Nigerians to come out and protest against it. Simply put, what this man is saying here is that they knew Nigeria was heading to a good direction, but they disrupted it for their own selfish reasons. This is so serious and so disturbing. He is actually saying that all the protests they organized against Jonathan were fake and never about the interest of Nigeria or Nigerians, but just for them to grab power. Now I understand why Peter Obi would always say that he won't be in any coalition just for the sake of grabbing power. This statement from
I beg, it's okay. Before you promote P2B on my platform, I have already played what I wanted to play. Don't come and promote P2B on my platform because, that the fact that man was openly telling everybody, we knew that, Jonathan was doing well. We knew, but it was all politics. And he was saying it on a live TV, Channels TV, Silverbird TV, AIT TV, NTA TV, and he was laughing about it. We knew Jonathan was doing well. We knew. And then we protested against Jonathan to bring in that it was all politics. Live on TV, live. Something that is enough to send you to prison for life. Please, Uzo, let's see whether we can use 2 minutes, 3 of you, so that I will have 2 minutes to spare to end the program. Uzo, please grab it.
Good morning. Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning, Bam Bam Bam. I've been away for some time, yeah. Bam Bam Bam, yesterday, I was by the side listening to your program, the late night one, I don't know, don't get annoyed. I would like you to be neutral in the issue of very dark man and the rest. Just be neutral. Don't go into it. It's complicated. Just leave them. Let us face what we are doing. You understand? Then the second thing now is this current thing. Everybody, every Igbo man, every Biafran is supposed to know that Nigeria is not going to work. Imagine this man boasting openly without minding, boasting openly how they destroyed Nigeria. That is what he just saying, how they destroyed Nigeria. And the current issue now of taking a Christian to a Sharia court because of his business, taking away his business and breaking people's houses in Lagos, a lot of things. This is okay. This is not a plan of today. It has been on their agenda for a long time. They were just waiting for who will do it. You understand? Sanwo-Olu have decided to be a sacrificial lamb, but it's not going to go well with him. That's the thing. So every woman supposed to look homeward and see what we can do to live, because we need to live. The only thing for our future, our children, is to leave Nigeria. That is a clear statement, a clear truth about everything. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, we have our Ahira declaration quickly before the network will throw you out again. Ahira declaration. Mazu Chembajok, please grab the mic. Ahira is finding it difficult to grab his mic.
Yeah, watching Pastor Bam 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 Ekenengi. Limakam Nandi. To go watch it. Yeah. The thing is that Biafrans, talk to them again. Everybody have seen everything. Not only Biafrans, all the indigenous in that contraction calls you. They're supposed to wake up and know that that country, that Nigeria, is not for them. They are fighting to live. Let them stand up and they want to go. Every region in that contraction that know that they want to exist, they should get up and say,
Oh, the thing removed him. Okay, I hear that declaration.
Yeah,
Let's see whether your own will work.
Pastor, am I coming out? Good morning.
Let's. You're
Good
coming
morning,
out.
my fellow Biafrans. Mazi. In fact, the problem we are having is our people. Our people don't want to wake up. Madness of Nigeria in the life of Igbos. They don't. Though I'm not blaming everybody because I normally say it and I will continue saying it. Many will be in this miserable condition until they understand what we are saying. Many will be
Yes.
in this very miserable condition because when you continue, that guy now crying now. Maybe if you tell him about Nnamdi Kanu problem now, he will not be interested. He will not be
That's the
interested.
problem.
He will
Yes.
face his business. He say, after all, they say it's in Southeast. Nothing is happening in Southeast. Southeast is the most safest place.
Some of them when you tell them Biafra, they will tell you it is Biafra. Forget Biafra, they're fraud. Some of them that they'll be crying,
You see, because of the heart you have, because every good Biafrans have a good heart towards each other. That is why you see how you are feeling so bad because of that guy. But if you tell him about our liberation now, he will say, I'm in Lagos. After all, they say that it's in the southeast there is problem. Why the southeast is the most peaceful place in Nigeria, the most place. The problem we're having is Nigerian army.
Yes.
The Nigerian army, that's the terrorist wing in Biafra land is the terrorist. We don't have any problem. We are everywhere is calm because we know what we want. Instead of living in the north and them living in the south west, they are the one drawing us back. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu preached about it many years ago. So you people are the one wasting our time and they're drawing us back. The people living in our land. They are the most problem people we are facing. But I know that one day, they will get it right, and the Chukwuka will he promised us. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It all boils down to one point. Yeah, that majority of our problem is still from our own people. Because look, a people united or united together, it will be difficult to pull them down. A people that have united themselves together for a common purpose, and there is no betrayal, sabotage within them, I'm telling you, it will be difficult to pull them down. But when there is no unity of purpose, when everyone have their own sentiment, their own hidden agenda, like with what is going on now in this our movement, so many different hidden agenda, different lying propaganda, different people collecting money. This one collect money here, this one collect money here to betray. That's the problem. But if there is a unity of purpose, look for Ndausa, look for the Fulani. These our enemies, they are united in their wickedness against us. Look at most of these Afonja. Most of them are united in their own purpose. But the division among us is too much. It's too much. The fight and rancor within our ranks is too much. Now, when somebody speaks the truth, you want to cancel them because they are speaking the truth, telling you the truth to your face. Nnamdi Kanu's worst enemies now are members of his own family, members of his own clan. They happen to be the enemies he's having. People that speak the same language with him. That's why I don't know. I don't want to agree with you, Mazi Uzo. Only that I don't want to debate it. And look, I don't believe in sentiment. Forget about being neutral. I can never be a neutral person in this life. A neutral man is a fool. I can never be a fool. I don't care if I lose everybody. But see, to be neutral in this life, God forbid, I can never be a neutral man. I take a stand. How can you say I should be neutral? Who's on you for my hand, though? You don't tell me that. Many people are neutral. Because they don't want to speak the truth. When they see the truth, they say, no, let me be neutral. Don't tell Vam that. I'm not a neutral man. I know my stand. I cannot be neutral. I'm not a sentimental bingo. I know what I know. I know what I believe. And I call a spade a spade. I'm not a garden fork. Don't tell me to be neutral, my brother. Don't say that again. No. This is the problem with our people. The people cannot be. There's a brother on my platform. Every time he will come here, he will say, hey, on this your platform is where we worship. Where is he today? Where is he today? Where is he today? He joined Ogenkere. He joined Ogenkere. Ayachuku joined Ogenkere. He voted against Ogenkere. Ayole. You remember Ayole? I have never called his name. I was disappointed. On this your platform is where we worship. Where is he today? With a criminal. He's with a criminal. Ogenkere is a criminal. Now, you know, whenever I say this, some of you, I don't know why some of you think that maybe one day I will stop talking against Ogenkere. Or one day I will stop talking about God punish you. I'm concerned, there's nothing that will change my mind about Ngozi. And as far as I'm concerned, nothing will change my mind about Ogenkere. You think I can be influenced by anything? That is why I can never be neutral. Have a wonderful day, brethren. I am Vam. Where's my button? Let me end this program. God bless you all.